And welcome to a Dragon Ball Collection update video. To everyone that's been commenting, I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos, especially recently for some reason. A lot of people have been like, when are you going to make your next video? I wish you would make more videos. And to everyone that continues to show support, I really appreciate it. This is just something I do for fun. The fact that people are watching and actually, digging my videos, I really appreciate that. So, let's just get right into it. This collection update, not a whole lot of stuff has been added, but quite a few things, or some cool things. So let's just get to the first thing right here. First off, I'm going to start with the SH Figure Arts Golden Frieza. And it's kind of funny how I came about this. This actually came from my friend Tom, who I've mentioned in previous videos. He has a friend. I don't know if I can call him. Well, anyway, he has this guy he hangs out with occasionally, Rayro. He had this Dragon Ball Z Golden Frieza toy, and it's kind of crazy because I knew he's kind of one of those. You ever have one of those? It's you don't really know him very. He's like a friend of a friend. You kind of know him through your friend, but you don't really know him very well. He's sort of like that. Like, I know that he likes Dragon Ball. We talk about it occasionally. But I didn't know he collected Dragon Ball stuff, like, at all. He didn't strike me like a collector. We just kind of talk about it. But, Tom hit me up on Facebook, and he was like, hey, Rayro's got this gold Frieza figure, this SH Figure Arts Frieza. He sent me a picture of it, and I was like, oh my god, like, how much does he want for it? And he's like, maybe $35. I looked it up on eBay to make sure he wasn't ripping me off, and it turns out, yeah, that's about the going price. Actually, $1 or $2 cheaper than the going price. So I was like, why not? Why not, So I went ahead, got it, and I love it. It's really cool. And, a lot of people have asked me, do you collect the SH Figure Arts? Do you have any interest in the SH Figure Arts? And the reason it took me so long to get one, and to be honest, as cool as this figure is, you could see, I still have him in the box just because I like the way he looks in the box. I kind of like the box. It says, like, dot on it. Like, it's got, like, sort of a manga-y type of feel, and you even see on the back, it's got, like, Super Saiyan God, Blue, Goku fighting Gold Frieza. The figure itself, it comes with separate heads, separate hands and stuff. It's a really cool figure. You can put him in all kinds of different poses. The classic Frieza pose, whatever you want. You can have him screaming. You can have him doing laughing, whatever. These are really cool figures. But me personally, I'm kind of more of an in-box collector than an out-of-box collector. So pretty much because I just don't have a whole lot of shelf room in here. Like, I could put a bookshelf in here, but I just have to move so much stuff around. So I kind of like the way figures look in the box anyway. Like, out of box figures are cool. I don't know. I don't know why. I just like the way boxes look, or the way figures look in the box is cool. And another reason is, and I've said this before, I'm more of a vintage collector. And the main reason for that is, I'm part of a group on Facebook called Dragon Ball Collectors United, and there is a ton of people on there that have massive SH Figure Arts collections, and they're beautiful, they're awesome, but at the same time, I'm like, God, I feel like so many people have these, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, they have a lot of these, they have a lot of those, oh my God, what are those things called? The pop figures, the figures with, like, the really big heads and big eyes and stuff, like really weird looking figures. Like, people collect a ton of those, and I like my collection to be unique. Like, I like to have stuff that no one else has. Well, I'm sure people have, but you know what I mean. Like, stuff that you look at and you're like, oh wow, I don't see that a whole lot. Like SH Figure Arts, I see these all the time. So I realize this makes me sound like a hipster, like, they're too mainstream for me, but you know what I mean, like, I like the weird, obscure stuff. That's more the thing that I'm into, but nonetheless, I'm very happy to have that in the collection. Very cool stuff. And while we're over here, nothing huge, but a friend of mine, Chad, actually gave me one of these medallions. He was cleaning out his room, and he found this. Just a Blackwater Mist, Yamcha, and Bulma biting Piccolo. I used to have a ton of these medallions. I have a few up here. These are the only remaining 4 I have. I used to have, like, no joke, like a freaking stack of those things, like this, you know, like you could see up there. Figures used to come with them way back in the day, and they were really cool. But I have said this before. We've moved several times, and you know, we've moved from state to state as well, not just like a small move. We've had massive moves. And you know, I've lost a lot of stuff throughout the years, so I've managed to build it back up pretty good. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Really cool to have this medallion, though. It's I always enjoyed these. Those are pretty cool. So the next thing that I added to the collection, going to actually have to go into the closet. Well, you know, before I show this. Right over here, this also came from Chad. And nothing huge about this, but it just has a funny story behind it. So this is a Dragon Ball card, right? You see it has Bear Thief, Goku sitting on his sword, just like laughing at him. And my friend Chad, he's really into Famicom, excuse me, Famicom game collecting. And whatever game he ordered, it wasn't even a Dragon Ball game. It was like, I don't even remember. It was just some random, like Takeshi's Challenge or something like that. Some random game. And the dude that sent it to him, you know, he lived in Japan. He sent this card along with the game as a freebie. And he was like, oh, you know, here's a Dragon Ball card. Dragon Ball is very big here in Japan. You know, you may not have heard of it. And I thought that was hilarious because of 2 things. One, of course we've heard of it. Dragon Ball is huge everywhere. Like, it's not just exclusive to Japan. And 2, this is an American Dragon Ball card. It's not even a Japanese Dragon Ball card. Like, this is a 1995 licensed by Funimation Dragon Ball card. I have a ton of these in my card binder, but I just thought that was hilarious. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, just a Dragon Ball. You may not have heard of it. And I just thought that was, and it's an American card, but I haven't really found a place to put this yet. Like, my card binder is extremely full. I have so many freaking cards. I need to get another binder. That's just like one of those back burner things. I just can't really, yeah. But, next thing on the list are these 2 posters. Check these out. On the inside of my closet door, I got a Resurrection F poster, which, I've been wanting to get this for the longest time. I just didn't have room to put it anywhere. And I got a, now, this is actually Dragon Ball Z, the Legendary Super Warriors for the Game Boy Color, which I always loved that cover. But now, the reason that I got these now is, okay, now, look at my room. You see, like, every inch of wall is freaking covered in Dragon Ball stuff, right? Now, when I get a new thing to put in this room, especially if I'm going to put it on my wall, something's got to go. Something's got to go, and I got to replace it with the new thing that I got, right? Like, I don't know. Okay, like let's just say I get a new Super Battle Collection, right? And I'm like, oh god, I gotta find room for them now. What am I gonna do? So I gotta, you know, okay, maybe I can take this picture down, maybe I can take that poster down, move some things around, and that's kind of how it has to happen. I gotta rearrange everything, right? And what I would do is the pictures that I had to get rid of, I would put on the inside of my closet door, right? And I would I would call it the Wall of Forgotten Pictures, like. I don't know why I gave it such a dramatic name, but I did. And, you know, that's kind of what the inside of my closet door was for the longest time. And the other day, I cleaned out my closet. You can't really tell because it's very dark in there, but my closet was kind of a mess, so I got the urge to just clean it out. I got it looking all nice and neat, and I looked at the inside of my closet door, and I had all these old pictures hanging up there, old Beckett posters that I had taken down from ages ago. They're all torn up and stuff, and I'm like, that looks... I don't know. It looked sloppy. I didn't really like it. So, you know, I was like, you know what? All right. I got rid of a lot of those posters. I threw them away. Oh, it broke my heart to throw them away. Like, they're so old. I've had them since I was like 10 years old. They're all torn up and stuff. But I don't know. Some people watching this might know what I'm talking about. There's just a certain emotional attachment that I had to some of those things. But I'm like, okay, I just need to get rid of these. I got to get rid of them. You know, they're old. They're torn up. And a lot of them... some pictures I actually ended up putting in this this binder right here. This is an old Dragon Ball Z binder that I've had forever and ever, and a lot of them I just put in here. You know, you got like the stuff that was in there. You got pictures like these, which So I remember I had a friend one time that was like, "Oh, dude, did you draw this?" And I was like, "No, I wish I." I wanted to lie and say I did, but no. I used to trace pictures all the time. You remember when those Dragon Ball Z tracing books used to be really big? Those Scholastic like tracing books, like I don't know. No, I cannot draw this good. I wish I could, but no, these are all traced and colored pictures. I used to do this all the time when I was a kid. I would literally just spend hours just tracing pictures and coloring them in. But no, you want to see the extent of my artistic talents? It's this stick figures. It's I used to draw these stick figure comics in high school. I don't know why I did, and I drew tons of them too. Look at how many there are. I was a weird kid. But anyway, yeah, like this is just all a bunch of old pictures that I've had to take down from my wall over the years, and oh my God, look at this Z Store. Holy crap! Back when it was actually Z Store. Does this have a year on it? Well, there's Budokai Tenkaichi, so I mean, this has got to be, what is this? 2005, 2006. Oh my God, 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. Wow, do I feel old. Hold on, let me just look in here for a minute. We got, wow. Supersonic Warriors 2. Wow. Got some singles DVDs. Budokai 3. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, can you... this camera really sucks. It's so blurry when I try to get close. But that is the Nova Shenron right there. The GT Nova Shenron. And the MSRP is like $15. Holy crap, that thing is so rare and expensive now. That's ridiculous. God, I wish I could have got it for that price. I'd crap myself. Bunch of Lego Dragon Ball Z figures, which I've never seen. I've seen the Lego Trunks, but none of these other ones. I wonder if those are prototypes and they were just never released or what. But anyway, sorry, I just went off on a total tangent right there. I took all of those pictures down and I was like, all right, I'm just going to replace them with like 2 cool posters. So the one I got was the Resurrection F poster. And the reason I got this is just because I love the way the poster looks. I was really, like, legitimately disappointed that the Blu-ray, and of course, I got the collector's edition Blu-ray. You didn't get this cover. And I remember I saw this, like the sleeve, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I thought, like, once you took the sleeve off, it would be that cover underneath. And, oh my God. Okay. Get out. This is really hard to do. I'm sorry. Okay. And so you take the sleeve off, and it turns out, nope. You just, no, it doesn't. And I actually saw the Blu-ray with this cover on it at Walmart, and almost got it just because I love this cover so much. But I was like, nah, I don't need 2 freaking copies of the Blu-ray just to have this. I mean, this poster was like, $7 or $8 on eBay, so that was a much better deal to me. So, yeah, I got the Resurrection F poster. It looks awesome. Frieza's awesome. It's just so cool. And then you got a little random assortment of pictures in the middle just to kind of cover that gap. And then at the bottom, like I said, you got the legendary Super Warriors, which I do have over here in, you see that little stack of games right there beside my alarm clock. Yeah. Okay, so, so it actually is a bit different than the North American cover. You see the North American cover, you got the picture of Frieza and Cell in the background, and then you barely see Boo, and there's Gohan and Goku just standing there. And then this one, this should have been the cover. It should have been just the full-on picture. So there's the game, there's the poster. So that looks way cooler. And it's kind of funny, like this game, it was like it's like a turn-based RPG type, kind of like the old Pokemon games. And I loved the old Pokemon games. Like I used to play those on the Game Boy, the old Game Boy. I'm talking about the big ass, like the black and white Game Boy, man. I used to play those all the time on the school bus, but for some reason I just couldn't get into this. I don't know why. Probably because it was years later. I was probably like 20, 21 when I finally played this, and I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it. But cool to have, cool cover, even cooler poster. But yeah, really happy to have that. I ordered that from China, and it took forever to get here. Like, oh my God, probably like 2 weeks, which I know isn't like really long, but to me it is. I'm horribly impatient. But yeah, that's about it for all of the collection updates. I haven't really got a whole lot of stuff, but I thought it would be cool to make a little collection update video for the people that actually enjoy watching my stuff. So If you took about 15 minutes out of your day to watch this, listen to me ramble, I appreciate it. And I will see you guys later with another Dragon Ball video. Thanks for watching.